Hey guys, welcome back to another Big Meat Sunday. Thanks for coming back. Today we have a recipe inspired by the person who cuts my hair, Megan. You know you are, and your buddy Tim. This is for you guys. You guys are gonna like this too. It's gluten-free pasta, mac and cheese. A little bit of healthy, a little bit of indulgence, a little bit of awesome. Stick around. So here are my ingredients. We have some cheddar and jack cheese blend. We also have some Havarti and this delicious looking business. This here is, yes, a Velveeta slices. Got about a dozen there. And then maybe a couple ounces, like 4 ounces of some Gruyere cheese. About a cup and a half of bacon bits. And here we got 3 tablespoons of flour and some butter. So it's about a half a stick of butter. And I just got this fancy schmancy induction burner thing. We're gonna try it out. So first you wanna do is drop your butter in there, and we're gonna get that melted down. Okay, so it looks like our butter is right about melted. Don't wanna burn your butter. I'm gonna drop in about 3 tablespoons of flour. This is actually Wondera flour that I use for sauces, or roux in this case. You're going to stir this around for a couple minutes. You'll start to smell the signature kind of nutty flavor, that nutty smell. Okay, what we want to do now is we're going to add slowly, we're going to turn up the heat a little bit, and we're going to add slowly to this while we're whisking a pint of half and half. That's some at the pint of half and half, and the handle to my silly whisk to match. Pretty cool, huh? Now don't freak out. It's gonna kind of lump up on you like this. It's to be expected. Just keep pouring, keep mixing. Everything is gonna be just fine. It's gonna thicken up pretty good. Add the rest of your half and half like that. Keep whisking, bring it up to some heat. Try not to dump it all over your kitchen while you're doing it. Okay, so you're going to keep stirring this. Like I said earlier, we're going to add a little milk. And this, Megan, you're going to have to fight through this. There is no magic recipe here. You're just going to keep working at it. What you want is a nice creamy consistency. You don't want it too thick because the cheese is going to make it a little thicker. So we probably added a half a cup of milk there, so that looks pretty good. And we will likely add some more milk to this. What we're going to do now is add our, not our bacon, pardon me, our Velveeta slices to this. Just kind of mix those in. And you're going to get those all mixed in. The order of this is kind of important. I have noticed though, if you start with the Gruyere cheese, Gruyere is a really greasy cheese. You start with that and it may break on you, and you're gonna end up with like a grainy kind of sandiness and then some oily, that's just not good cheese flavor. So, all right, so when you're done with the Velveeta, this is about what you're looking for. You can see how the sauce kind of is ribbony, like so. Now we're going to the Havarti. This is a pretty easy to melt cheese. We're going to add our bacon bits now. Dump those all in. There's the oven. I've been preheating that at 375. We're a little ahead of schedule. I need to get the pasta on as well. Our bacon stirred in. And now we're going to add probably half of our Gruyere. And depending on how kind of a sour flavor you're looking for, this is kind of an adult flavored mac and cheese, if you will. You give it a taste, you know. I'll kind of let you know where you stand as far as the cheese factor goes. You want it a little more footy, a little more stanky, throw in the rest of your Gruyere. And don't waste any. So get it all in there. Okay, you can see this. I'm not quite finished including all the cheddar and the jack. It's just too thick at this point. So we're gonna add about another half cup milk. That's probably more like a cup of milk. All right, we're gonna add more milk. So it looks like there's gonna be probably about a total of about 2 cups of milk in this. You got that, Megan? Okay, so I just realized I forgot the white pepper. Kind of really kicks this off well. Just a little bit, little dab will do you. It's probably a 1/4 of a teaspoon. Get that mixed together. And this should have actually went in with the bacon. So, Megan, write that part down before you start. While we're waiting for our pasta to cook, I have 2 bags here. A bag full of Cheetos and a bag full of white cheddar Cheez-Its. Get pissed. We're gonna get these crushed up. We're gonna use it for sprinkling on top of our little mac and cheese casserole. So we'll get these pounded out. Let's get this sucker plated up. Excellent, so we have our sauce. Have our pasta in the sink here. We're gonna just return it back to the same pot that we cooked it in. Hopefully it's still warm. We're gonna take our sauce now and just drizzle it over the top. Make sure to get all that bacon out of there. Have a spoon on hand here. You wanna mix this together, get all the little shells or macaronis or whatever you're using. Make sure no void is void of cheesy goodness. We're just going to take and pour. That's still hot. And we'll pour our cheese sauce into here. You want to make sure that your macaroni is all kind of even. Don't want it like bunched up on one side or the other. Get everybody evened out. Looks like about so. All right. I'm going to set this guy in the oven for about 30 minutes. The outside is going to get a little tough. That's what we're looking for. We want that leatheriness. Then we're going to pull it out of the oven, hit it with the crunchies. We'll show you that in a second. Look at this. Toasty, bubbly goodness. All right. Now, I will say in advance, I've never used Cheetos on my mac and cheese before. Get it in all the corners. And that was just about one entire bag of the Cheez-Its. And now, just for shins and giggles, we're going to do probably, yeah, I'm afraid. I don't know how these are going to react. The Cheetos, they're kind of greasy. They're more greasy than these Cheez-Its. And my fear is that they may burn. And that would be bad. I did that the last video I made of this. We're going to avoid that this time, darn it. And back in the oven. We're going to keep an eye on it. I'll let you know how long it was when we get it out. Basically what we're looking for is a nice golden brown on top, just a toasting. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at that, would ya? That's pretty. Now, you want to let this sit. Let it congeal. Let it come together. Let it be one with its inner ingredients to the outside in to the fullest degree. Scrumptious cheesiness and Cheetofication. In other words, just let it sit at brown for, give it about a half an hour to cool off. We'll see you then. We got a plate here. We're just going to scrape a little off this side right over here. Oh my, this looks so friggin' good. And the longer really you let this sit, the better it's gonna come out of here. Because it is still pretty gooey on the inside, for lack of a better word. And pardon the touch. Oh yeah. Tell me that doesn't look fantastic. All right, so let's do this. Let's get in there. Get some of this crunchy mixed with this ooey gooiness. Can you see that? Oh yeah. Amazing. Wow. The Cheetos make it come alive. I knew it was really tasty with the Cheez-Its, but the Cheetos are like a whole new level of crunchy. They're awesome. And I think right before you served it, you put it back in the oven for probably about 5 minutes just to warm up the top. It would be even better. Just give it a little more crunch. Anyway, this is phenomenal. You heard it here first. Now, maybe second. This stuff is phenomenal though. You're gonna love it. Thanks for stopping by. You guys know the drill. Sub button, thumbs up. Come on back soon. Take it easy, guys.